Dive into the enchanting realm of quality silent films today, where every flickering frame tells a story of cinema's earliest marvels. In The Lesser Evil, 1912, directed by D. W. Griffith Biograph, we're introduced to Blanche Sweet, a brave fisherwoman whose tranquil life is turned upside down when Edwin August, her loyal sweetheart, and her friend May Marsh, embark on a desperate mission to rescue her from a gang of smugglers led by Alfred Paget. They're hotly pursued by Charles Hill Males, a determined revenue officer, with Charles West lurking as the menacing go-between. Stick around after the film for a fascinating discussion about its cast, themes, production, and its significance in the silent film era. Picture it, 1912, just a year before the devastating Lubin Vault fire that claimed countless early films, and the same year the Titanic disaster captured the world's attention. This film is part of what scholars now refer to as Griffith's golden year, a time when his one-reel dramas began to showcase moral depth, emotional power, and early cinematic boldness. Though brief, this tale is packed with suspense: a young woman snatched by smugglers, a frantic chase across the waves, and a race against time to save her. At its heart lies a profound question: what's the lesser sin, survival or justice? Let the screen come alive as you experience one of early cinema's captivating morality tales. The film leaves a surprising emotional impact, weaving a tense, oceanic melody filled with fear, loyalty, and the delicate balance between bravery and morality. Its atmosphere lingers with a quiet drama that oscillates between danger and salvation. Director D.W. Griffith, already a prolific filmmaker in 1912 and often hailed as one of cinema's first true auteurs, used the lesser evil to hone his skills in cross-cutting and building suspense in his biograph shorts. That same year, he directed a multitude of films, often shooting in both New York and California, marking a creative explosion that critics now refer to as his defining golden year. Interestingly, some early trade papers dismissed Griffith as overly sensational, yet by 1912, he was already venturing into more complex cinematic storytelling. At the center of it all is Blanche Sweet, a rising star at Biograph who would go on to appear in 161 films over 5 decades, though many of those are now lost to time. In The Lesser Evil, she showcases a quiet strength, and later, she starred in significant Griffith works like The Painted Lady. A fun fact, out of her mutual film features after 1914, only 3 have survived to this day. Mae Marsh, credited here as the companion, also got her start at Biograph under Griffith, famously stepping in for Mary Pickford in The Sands of Dee after Pickford turned down the role. She later gained recognition in films like The Birth of a Nation and Intolerance, even receiving a George Eastman Award in 1955. However, after marrying in 1918, her film appearances slowed down significantly. Edwin August, Alfred Paget, Charles Hilmales, and Charles West each played pivotal supporting roles, often falling into familiar types, Paget as the scheming villain, Males as the steadfast lawman. Unfortunately, detailed biographies of these actors are scarce, and none of them really made it big in the world of talking pictures. The production style was typical of Biograph's one-reel system, filmed quickly with Billy Bitzer behind the lens, using close framing to capture raw emotions in the confined spaces of a schooner. It's rare for films from this era to survive, but this print has endured, unlike many of Griffith's contemporaries that were lost in vault fires over the years. Thematically, the film delves into the conflict between personal integrity and societal law, showcasing the lesser evil chosen to avert a greater crime, reflecting the moral anxieties of the early 20th century amidst rapid social changes. When it premiered in April 1912, it garnered only modest attention, while few reviews from that time remain. Later critiques celebrate it as a lively little thriller that skillfully balances melodrama with moral complexity. Thankfully, it has survived unlike many other early Biograph films. Copies can be found in archives and it has made its way into DVD collections available online. Here's some fun trivia. The film includes Robert Harron and others as part of the Smuggler ensemble, actors who would later land more prominent roles. In one reel, Blanche Sweet remains effectively silent yet manages to convey a powerful emotional presence. A nitrate print still exists today, thanks to efforts from foreign archives. Interestingly, the film may have been released under the title El Malmenor in some Spanish-speaking regions. There's also a rumor that the schooner set reused materials from A Temporary Truce, another Griffith short filmed nearby during the same month. Some suggest that the moral ambiguity hinted at in the title was a reaction to the increasing pressures of censorship in April 1912. Today, the themes still hit home, making tough choices under pressure, the struggle between duty and emotion, and the risks we take to protect those we care about. It serves as a reminder that sometimes, opting for the lesser hardship can still be an act of heroism. We truly hope this quiet little story touched your heart. Thank you for tuning in. May your love for early cinema continue to grow. Quality Silent Films brings these timeless classics to life with engaging stories, context, and fresh perspectives. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more cinematic treasures from the silent era.